Welcome to kindergarten at Carinya Christian School, Tamworth. We're really thankful that you have shared the journey of a Christ-centred education with us. We know that children are a blessing from the Lord, and we're grateful that we get to share in that blessing with you. One of the questions that new parents often ask when they're starting the journey of formal schooling is, how do we communicate with teachers? Carinya really values home and school working together. We encourage you to contact teachers if you have any concerns or questions. As such, you can email teachers directly through the Parent Lounge. From an academic perspective, you'll receive reports twice a year and are encouraged to come in for formal parent-teacher interview conferences twice a year. That said, you're welcome to make interviews at any time throughout the year. From time to time, we may also call you and tee up an interview time if we have concerns or things that we want to discuss. As you drop your children at kindergarten in the mornings, please say hello to the teacher, but that's not the time for an in-depth interview. Teachers are really busy in the morning getting ready for the school day. We would hope to hold a number of events during the year where we can talk informally and get to know each other, and you can get to know the teacher and other parents. One of the things that I really value about our school is the community that we create as we travel through the years together. I'll look forward to meeting you all personally.
Well, welcome to your school journey for 13 years school goes for. So we're really looking forward to the education of your child, and one of the best ways that we can do that together well is that home and school working together. We really believe at Carinya that home and school working together and good communication between parents and children is the best way for your child to learn. So get on board for the 13-year journey.
In the Bible, in Colossians 3:23, it says that whatever you do, do it with all your heart as for God. And this is exactly what we're doing here at Carinya. We're doing our best for the kids, and we promise you that we will look after them and care for them and help them grow in their learning journey.
At Carinya, we have 4 distinctives that shape teaching and learning in the school. Firstly, we believe that every child is precious, made in the image of God. Secondly, we believe the value of a child is never determined by the marks that they get, and so we seek to intrinsically motivate children, helping them to find the reward in the task. Thirdly, we value character over personality. We seek to grow children who are resilient, reliable, honest and responsible. This helps create a beautiful and safe place for children to learn. Finally, we can't do it without you. We believe the best way to impact on children is through home and school working together. Our door is always open to you. We look forward to working together as a community with families as we seek to bring glory to Jesus and discover God's utterly amazing world together.
Okay, we would love your child to have a positive start to kindergarten next year. And there's lots of ways that you as a parent can help us with this. There's lots of things that you can do at home to make this a positive time rather than a daunting or scary time. One way is that you can talk positively about school. Don't maybe dwell on the negatives, the things that they're going to miss out on, how much you'll miss them and how sad it will be. Maybe dwell on the things that they're going to learn, the lovely things they'll enjoy, the friends they'll make, the teachers they'll have, and the great exciting times that they have ahead. Another thing you could do is you could take out your school photos, share with them your school experiences and the good things that you learnt. Maybe you could go uniform shopping together. Rather than just you go off and buy the uniform, go together and have the children involved in trying on their uniform and getting excited about school. Maybe something you could do when you've got everything together just before school starts is if you could have a practice morning where they try everything on, they have lunch and morning tea out of their lunchbox, and they have a practice school day. That's also a good way for them to develop some independence before they start school. Now, you didn't think that you were going to get ideas for Christmas presents on this video, but another thing that you can do is you could buy some books and read some books with your child about other people starting school. There's lots of great books about children beginning school. I've got 2 here. One's First Day, and one Tom Goes to Kindergarten. And there's some other really good books you can get from the library or buy. Another thing you can do is buy them their bag, buy them their lunchbox, buy them their drink bottle for Christmas. And that kind of builds a bit of excitement about starting the school year. Now, another thing is turning the negatives into positives. We all have bad days. So some days your child might come home and will have had a bad day. Maybe it's good to talk to them and see how they can see a positive thing come out of their bad experience, what they've learnt about being a friend, what they've learnt about being when people are unkind to them, how they can learn and grow through those times, because we will have bad days. So let's start kindergarten with a really positive start, and that will help them transition into kindergarten. Thanks. A few things for girls to note. Don't wear big earrings. They can wear small sleepers and studs. No big necklaces, just fine gauge. No coloured hair ribbons, just red, black and white. And girls, it's great if you can put your hair up and away from your face. Boys, tuck your shirts in, and ties are done up in winter. And hats are also a really important part of our uniform for all the year. And we know that wearing hats is really important in our Australian sun. Having a good goodbye with your child is really important. If you drag it out and draw it out with your child, it can actually really make it difficult for your child to transition from you and to school that day. Just say a quick goodbye, be positive, it makes it easier for everyone all round. How's it all going, Sonia? How's the whole school thing?
Look, Wayne is just struggling a little bit in the morning with, when I leave him there. He just gets really upset and it's quite hard to leave him crying. And sometimes at night he has difficulty going to bed. I just think the whole adjustment to having 5 days at school as opposed to 3 days in preschool has been a real struggle for him.
It is such a big change. And hasn't it been hot as well?
It has been very hot,
tired.
very tired, and he's just been a bit grumpy. And he's not eating all his lunch as well, which really concerns me as well.
Yeah. Yeah, do you know what I reckon you should have? I reckon a cup of tea and a chocolate. That might help us. So why don't we, because it is such a big change when your kids start school, and this is our new life. We've had them for 5 years, and now they're at school every day.
Because he's not with me anymore.
And we don't know what they're up to.
Exactly.
Yeah. And, they are learning, and it's so great when they come home and tell us everything that they've learned. Yeah. But we miss out on seeing them during the day. Do you know another thing that Carinya offers? I know that I heard about it. It's called Carinya Connect. And I think what it is it's a chance for parents to connect with each other and just talk about their kids, their parenting, and just do life together as your children are on this journey. So, yeah, maybe we should go along one day.
Absolutely. That sounds like a great idea.
And maybe we should catch up regularly for a coffee and just see how it's all going.
That would be wonderful.
All right, well, let's have a cup of tea, Sonia.
Absolutely.